I got about 8 or 9 gallons of sugar shine left over from a run I did a while back just to show how to make sugar shine. If you really like drinking liquor, I don't recommend it. It's not the greatest thing on earth. It's real burny. It's not smooth as like a corn liquor or something that has enough nutrients, fruit in it to make it, you know, round it out. But, you know, I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to move it over here and run this Vevor with it. I'm going to try and flavor it up, make it taste as good as possible. Plus, if you're running sugar shine, there's no amount of redistillation that's too much. To me, it's just going to make it better. So you want to distill the shit out of sugar shine. Run a thumper if you got one. Don't ever not. I mean, you can, but it's just going to make it better. It's going to take some of that burn out, harshness. I definitely only made this just to show that you could do it and how to do it. But you can flavor this shit and make it good liquor. To me, you need some sort of fruit in there, you know, if you're making a mash, even at mash level. But this is easy to make if you do it right. But corn's even easier. But if you don't like corn, I get it. Well, I don't really get it, but I understand. Now, normally I'd want to maybe take it just a little past this and not keep filling this too full, but I'm running a thumper on this, so if it starts to puke, we'll see. That right there is about as full as you really ever want to get this thing, unless you're running a thumper or something. So I'm filling it up. Get out here, fly. I'm gonna tell you what. You making mash and you ain't got flies around it, you're doing something wrong. Alright, I'm going to get my thumper ready. Strawberry preserves. My mother-in-law gave me like 4 things of this, and I figured I might as well use it up. Put a little liquor in there, thin her out. Yeah, it's good. Just a little bit. Got her all hooked up. Now it's time to start the fire and run her off. Let's see what happens. She just started rolling. I just turned my heat down some. And we're going to run her off. I'll show you what it's like when it's finished. We'll proof her out and everything. So I ran that Vevor strawberry preserves in the thumper jar, and I didn't add no extra alcohol to the mash. Now I could have got better proof, but I just wanted to see what the proof would be just with the thumper. I put maybe that much 80 proof in the thumper, but I didn't proof up my mash, and the proof I ended up getting was way better than what you would normally get out of a Vevor had you just used the Vevor. So I ended up starting out at 145, 135, and then it dropped dramatically. I have to say that I did pull almost a whole quart of heads out of that son of a bitch, because it just wouldn't quit pumping out some paint thinner smelling shit. I don't like sugar shine. I use it sometimes. Really, I don't really use it anymore. But it's a cheap, easy way to make fucking alcohol. So, first jar, still don't like the way it smells. That's including, even though I got rid of a whole jar of heads. Just don't like that. It still smells like heads, even though I pulled a whole quart of heads out of that son of a bitch. It's just the nature of sugar shine. To me, it's terrible to drink straight. It's something that you would want to make a mixed drink out of. If I use this at all as anything besides considering it tails and dumping it in to proof something else up, or redistilling it, if I use this, it will be in something flavored. Plus, I don't like the burn that sugar shine has in the back of the throat. I've yet to try this batch. About to try it. That's not bad. It's a little burny right here, as coarse sugar shine is, but it's sweet. It has a strawberry taste. Maybe I'm being too harsh on it. I don't know. It's just not my thing. Should have ran some corn mash through there. You know what I mean? Or even some strawberries in the mash. Totally different character. But just to have raw sugar shine, I mean, it does taste good. I could see how people like that. It just has that burny throat thing. And some people that never had it smooth don't know the difference. So they just think it all has a burning throat thing. By the end of the night, you'll be talking like this. It happens. But I could drink this jar. I don't know if I want to touch the first jar. And that's after I pulled plenty of heads out of that son of a bitch. It smells like turpentine, you know what I mean? These two jars are probably alright, but this one, ooh, I keep getting strawberries. It's actually pretty good. But that's just how I feel about sugar shine. It's just not my thing. If I do anything, I'll do a whole fruit mash. You know, maybe go back, cut up a bunch of strawberries, mix that with sugar, and then ferment it. Got to have something in your fermentation. As far as I'm concerned, that keeps coming through. That is, this jar right here ain't bad. So maybe I keep this jar and get rid of these. I don't really know, but that's my take on the Vevor still and sugar shine. If you bought a Vevor, it's a cool little still. If you want to upgrade it, we make an attachment for it. You will get better liquor, you'll get a higher proof, and you'll be able to flavor it. If you're first starting out and you haven't bought the Vevor, do I recommend it? Here's my recommendation. Any still is better than no still. I don't care what it is. You're making liquor, you're doing something right. Get your foot in the door. I don't care if you get a still from me. If you need a recommendation, if you don't like me and you want me to recommend somebody, I will. You should make liquor. If you're thinking about it, you haven't done it yet, do it. I don't care how small your still is. Don't let these guys that run these 50, 100-gallon stills talk shit. Any liquor's better than no liquor. Yeah, your cuts will be smaller and shit like that. Who gives a fuck? You should make moonshine. You were born to make moonshine, so get you a still. What I recommend as a first still, a cake still. Straight up, if you're going to start out something that you can adapt and change. You could make a cake still as big as this room. You could add attachments. You could sweat copper yourself. There's videos. I make videos on how to do it. You don't have to buy something for me. I just want you to make moonshine. That is all. Now, you won't buy something for me. I appreciate it. You want me to make you something? I'll build you something special. I'll put my my heart and soul into it. And I do appreciate everybody that's bought something for me and everybody that's going to buy something from me. However, I just want people out there to get into this hobby. I want it legal. I don't want to have to look over my shoulder all the time. I don't know. I guess it's kind of fun, but get a fucking still. Figure I better ramble on because they don't like short videos. But this actually surprised me. The whole time I was making it, I was fucking dreading it. And it's a lot better than I thought it would be. Still ain't touching that fucking jar though. It smells like paint thinner. But if you like my video, share it. Tell your friends, show your family.